sir. We just got her settled in.
Good. Have her meet me in my office in 20 minutes.
Captain Lockley?
Ivanova's replacement.
Oh, heck no. Okay,
I'm done.
season 5's canceled.
Hi, guys. If you're on nights, I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
I'm Gerard.
Guys, it's been over a month since we watched Babylon 5 TV show. We saw the movie. We saw
The movie last
the
week.
movie last week.
In the beginning.
In the beginning, you know?
And it was about
Just
the
answered a lot.
And it was about the beginning. It was about the beginning. However, I always like... I'm glad we saw it when we saw it because I kind of think there were spoilers on there that would have thrown off a couple of things that we've seen already during the first 4 seasons. But somebody did mention that there is some stuff on it that we will learn about it during the 5th season 5. So I wonder what that is. Looking forward to seeing that. But the 4th season ended up in a way where, again, we thought it was over. Like, that could have been the way it ended. By the way, Julien didn't like the movie.
Yeah, what a madman.
Julien
What
did
a
not
madman.
like the movie.
I just said I was indifferent to it. It's not that I didn't like it. It's that I was indifferent. I could have lived my life
That's not the conversation we had afterwards, but okay.
You know,
But
I am very confident in my way of being confident. Yes.
All right, well, Gerard, you liked it as well, so... But we're going to be watching the first episode of season 5. Looking forward to it. I want to say thank you again for the super chat. We just got a super chat there. But we will be addressing a little bit later on today. But we're looking forward to... I'm looking forward to watching this. It's been a minute. All right? So, you guys ready?
This is Earth Alliance Destroyer Acheron to Babylon 5. We've got your package.
Confirmed, Acheron. Lieutenant Corman is standing by for delivery in docking bay 4.
Roger that, Babylon Control.
Do you think this is the moment where we see the Telepaths make their own colony on Babylon 5 and revolt?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool if that's what happens.
Because remember, we never got...
Well-
we didn't get the resolution of the liquid to make people non-telepaths, did we?
No, Vesta got that.
Oh, I thought... Okay, yeah.
It's hectic, ma'am.
Well, a hectic station is the first sign of a poorly run station. We'll change that.
I've got everyone standing by in CN seat waiting to meet you as soon as you're settled in.
Good. I'll want to jump right in. Always takes a while when you have a change in CO.
Who's the CEO?
With all due respect, there's a lot that doesn't fit into a report.
Then the report is incomplete.
She seems like a very, very...
Hard nose.
Yep, super strung up.
By the book.
Don't go looking for trouble, you'll do just fine.
Well, that's one of the things I was trying to tell you. Around here, we don't have to look for trouble. On B5, trouble comes looking for us.
He wasn't joking.
Time to go. I just want you to know it's nothing personal. But I need to send a message to Babylon 5. That's what you Rangers are for, right? Almost forgot. Any final words?
See, at first, I thought he was going to just place a bomb or something and it was going to explode.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
I do the same thing too, actually.
Wow, he really left a message.
I wonder who's this? Who is this guy? Just a ranger? I mean, not the rangers, they're just people, you know, but... And that's money of rank. Oh. Intro's different.
What do you want?
I don't like this intro. I like the season 4 intro better. It looked like they took
That's
a
a recap. It seems
step
like a recap
backwards.
of everything.
Clark under arrest.
Yeah, but it's just like the graphics look completely different from the intro from season 4.
I don't know. I'm going to agree with Tickle, who says that this intro sucks.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring, isn't it?
I say season 4 intro is the best intro so far for me.
Season 1? Which one?
Season 4.
Season 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be in the right in the right place. Season 4 might be the best one. Meh. Hey, it was pretty meh. No compromises.
It felt like it just tried to string on its nostalgia for too much.
I like the goatee on him.
I gotta admit, it makes him look like a classy man. Oh, was
I thought you were going to sleep in a little. I was about to make...
What did they finish doing?
they were making their first one.
Has asked for a meeting as soon as possible. He wants to introduce himself before the inauguration. Less awkward that way.
Is that blue milk?
The glass.
The newly elected president of the Interstellar Alliance, about to be officially sworn in, washing his own socks. You're a very strange man, even for a human.
Why, thank you.
That's why you guys like him so much.
But she does.
Board, sir. We just got her settled in.
Good. Have her meet me in my office in 20 minutes.
Captain Lockley?
Ivanova's replacement.
Oh, heck no. Okay,
I'm done.
season 5's canceled. You can't replace Ivanova, bro.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Season
I
5
agree with
sucks.
Julien.
I'm declaring this as of now. Season 5 sucks.
It's the fact that he said a replacement. Is she not in season 5?
She wasn't.
Well,
in the
isn't she
intro.
her own captain now
She wasn't in the intro.
of her own
If
ship?
they wrote her off, I'm gonna be fiery. I am going to get up, walk out that door. You guys have the rest of the time to react to the rest of season 5.
All right. We're talking all over this. This is probably important.
Ivanova's not in the show. It's not important.
It kind of hurts, actually.
The bottom line is, wherever you are is home enough for me.
Okay, that did redeem it a little bit. That a little bit more.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
You know,
No,
I
it
didn't get
doesn't.
enough of Sheridan and Delenn throughout this whole series, and this does.
You are a helpless romantic.
Yes, I am.
Effective this date, you have full and complete authority in running Babylon 5. The station is under your direct command. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Why is this bothering me so much? It really is.
The awkwardness, bro.
I feel so...
Babylon 5 is to remain an independent state pending decision by the Alliance to formally buy it from Earth.
That's correct.
Then why bring in someone from Earth Force to run things? Why not someone else?
Shut up.
It should have been Ivanova as the captain.
If it's a political decision or a decision on behalf of the Alliance, that's my turf. The rest is yours.
Thank you.
First order, space him.
On my way. I've got...
I know, believe me, I handled a few of those myself when I was captain here. We'll talk again later.
I know I'm being unfair to her.
I noticed you didn't ask me which side I was on during the big fight back home.
No one cares.
You're right, I didn't.
Who asked?
Captain?
Which means she was on the wrong side. Right? Isn't that what you'll guess at that statement?
The right side is the side of humanity. That is what I'm going to say.
So I don't want anything.
It's like a Marcus's gay cousin just showed up.
Then they're really trying to replace the whole image of Ivanova at this point.
Ambassadors from half the old league and non-aligned worlds here. You can't afford
to let that happen. Michael, will you...
Zach knows his business.
Oh, that's Zach. Okay, now I get it. I remember.
All right, now the new guy ambassador, make sure he has the right idea.
He a good guy. He a good
He
guy.
is the guy.
Don't let him go on and on about those scams, guy in the
You know, Garibaldi trying to redeem himself, it does warm the heart a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. I had plenty of time.
Nah, the fact that his hologram ended up doing that, yeah,
yeah.
I'm good with him again.
That's why we redeemed him.
Yeah, that's what redeemed him.
He had this around him when he was found.
Was he shot in the head?
Not even one day in, he's already trying to
I mean-
get assassinated.
You know, I don't know if they maybe got a bigger budget or something like that, but the sets look more improved.
Someone mentioned this is maybe they're trying to get a next generation vibe going or something.
I guess, but it genuinely has fewer, smaller details throughout the way.
The vibe is different.
Yeah.
The vibe is very different.
And the sounds are different. Like the VFX, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, did he just pause everybody? Oh, for a second, he just stopped time.
My name is Byron. It's important that you meet me in Brown 3 in 2 hours. Come alone.
Why should I do that?
My people are coming.
Man, you're
Is that a telepath?
You were right.
I know I was right. I know exactly. I was 100% right.
Lockley, go ahead.
Captain Knockley, this is Dr. Franklin. I finished the autopsy and I have the results you were waiting for.
On my way.
That was cool. I did like what just happened. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yay.
how Jakar and Londo are gonna end up trading her.
Did I ever tell you that I was not born with the name Jakar?
No, you didn't.
It is tradition on my world to give newborn Narns temporary names for the first 10 years of...
First 10 years?
That's crazy.
We choose which of our many beliefs we want to follow. Jaquan, Jalan, Nakili, others. And from that we pick our true name. Well, perhaps the name we call you now is your true name.
That was
cool.
pretty sweet, actually.
Wait, so then what does Jakar mean?
It means kill all Minbari. Not Minbari, Centauri.
Sorry. What does Gerard mean then?
Break your leg on a bike.
When your world fell to the Centauri, the words you spoke made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. So, I would like you to write the oath and the Declaration of Principles.
A constitution? Jakar's writing the constitution for a huge responsibility.
Yeah, but Jakar is a people person. Like, he's for the people. You know?
I will not sleep, eat, drink, nothing.
That feels right. Jakar doing that feels right.
G at close range, directly to the heart. Repeated helium tore through his rib cage, incinerated most of his heart, and fused the fifth.
Oof. Jesus.
But main bot records indicate that the body wasn't out in space more than 6 or 7 hours before it was found.
Meaning he was killed elsewhere and then dumped outside.
That's correct.
So somebody wanted him to be found here.
Yeah, why do it in Mars if that's the case?
Do you think this has anything to do with Sheridan's inauguration?
I don't know. Maybe.
I would definitely think that regardless.
Remind you about an appointment.
On my way. If you get any more information, be sure and let me know.
I will. And Captain, it's nice to meet you.
Hi, Franklin. Keep your hands to yourself. Relax.
Hello.
You imagine the techno mages come back?
That'd be wild.
You're a telepath. A strong one. Therefore potentially dangerous, which is why I didn't come alone.
Yeah, I hope she didn't come alone. Had she came alone, I would have thought, okay, they got the wrong person to Babylon 5.
They're clean.
All right. So what do you want?
A place to call home. My friends and I are all telepaths.
I think I was right. This is gonna be on the Telepath colony.
We tried working through the resistance, but their ways are not ours. So we slipped away, quietly, creating our own lives on other worlds.
This guy does not blink. He
He
is
really doesn't.
peering into your soul.
Dude, I swear he's related to Marcus. There's no doubt in my mind. He lost the goatee, the hair's still out.
I think he might have a lazy eye.
This is Sarah. Bright and beautiful. The somber day was...
Yeah, that's the beauty.
William? Shy. but really quite interesting once you get to know them. Cynthia and Rosa, closer than sisters. And Simon.
Why he did the light skin face all of a sudden?
Isn't that Charlie X from Star Trek?
Is it?
No. Oh.
Flowers. I saw flowers.
And he likes you. He only gives flowers as a gift to the people he likes. We can do a lot for you, Captain. We can earn our keep, work for you, help you. All we need is a place to stay, a place to call home, until we one day can find a place to make our home.
This sounds great or no, but they could be bad guys. Like, how would you know? How would you know these are not people implanted there by Bester?
I mean, you never know. That's why you have to just open up the border and let them all in. Because they're always going to be running from Psychor, so...
Thank you. The Queens be with you.
Either way, Bester
The Queen be with you?
All on this.
No, but I'm saying, like, I still think probably the main problem being this season will be Bester.
Yeah.
That's the only thing from the 4 seasons that I think could be a problem during this season. Because everything else needs to be cleaned up. And if those guys are there, 2 things. They could be there because you're going to need protection eventually. So it makes it easy to put them in the first episode. Or these are implants, which I don't see them being implants, though, to be honest. But if they are, it's pretty good.
Voice message number 2.
President Kiyoshi of the Eastern Bloc 50 years ago, dying in office 3 days after the War of the Shining Star ended. It is the job of a president to pay the price for his people.
This is his first day in the job.
Computer, what's the source of these transmissions?
Unknown.
Unknown. System records altered. Unable.
Give it to Gerard. He'll link it.
The people who died are your responsibility. And I'm here to make sure you pay the price for your actions. And to make sure you...
Is he gonna take off the oxygen? Like,
you're gonna go to the Vorlon's.
Can't stop is the lone gunman determined to kill you, even if he gets killed in the process. I'm that man, Sheridan. Maybe I'll go to hell for that. But if I do, I'm taking you to hell with me.
Okay.
Yikes.
We're seeing more of like the practical effects of the aliens too.
That makes me happy.
Vocal cords are intact, but atrophied. No apparent nerve damage, so he can speak. He just chooses not to. Why?
Because he listens to Michi?
We've never asked. When he chooses to speak of it, he will.
And if he doesn't?
Then he alone will bear the pain of it. But we are here for him.
And he does it.
Frank, like, I'm gonna get it out of him regardless.
On my world, we have learned an inauguration is simply a signal to assassins that a new target has been set up on the firing range.
I am not going to argue the point, but I am as much a target today as I am tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that.
Bro, we know how you act as a captain. Imagine a president. You're just gonna put yourself in the front lines.
It's your vote and mine, Mr. President. On behalf of Babylon 5 Command and Control, I vote the ceremony goes ahead on schedule. We can handle it.
Yikes.
I mean, realistically...
It makes sense.
Yeah, if they don't...
They're losing.
Yeah.
If they cancel this, whoever the terrorist is, whoever that guy is, he's winning this battle.
Yeah, and then it'll make the newly found Alliance president look super weak.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense that they have to go as planned.
But at the same time, you can't blame them for worrying, because if he is killed, who's next in line?
By all rights, you shouldn't even have been in that meeting. You're not technically head of security, you're a civilian. A consultant at best.
Yikes. Damn.
Now, in a situation like this, we have to protect him against himself.
Really? Well, then perhaps you should re-enlist to ensure his protection, Mr. Garibaldi. Because otherwise your opinion doesn't really count for much.
Oof.
Yes, you were. And then you left. I really don't think there's much more that needs saying, do you?
She's right.
Okay. She's give us a point. I'm having a hard time accepting her, but she's working at it.
She's earning some brownie points.
How the hell did this guy get in the vent so easily? Like, the guy just turned back for a second.
They said he was a tunnel rat back on Mars.
But it wasn't even a blink. Anyway, why am I trying to figure this out? Is he going to find the monks? Oh. Is this how he's going to end up speaking?
He can see the future?
Yes, he can.
Or is he reading his mind?
I think that's the future. He's like, what was that one Centauri that came to visit Lando? That woman.
Oh, the lady
somebody who she saw Babylon 5 blowing up.
Lady Odella?
Oh. Doesn't the station pick up these charges of weapons?
Probably.
Or these energy?
Oh, he got hit. Homie got hit.
All right, then maybe is that a football?
Second person
You
to
got
die.
football pads in there. That's crazy.
I just finished writing the oath of office this morning. I spent all night on it. I hope you'll approve.
I have every confidence in your words, Jakar.
The strong will oppress the weak. We'll talk about my fight against the growing evil.
Negative on voice match to human criminal subjects on file.
All right, then try the alien files. Maybe he just sounded human.
Negative on voice match to alien criminal subjects on file.
I'm going to assume that he lost a family member in the war, maybe a wife or a kid or something, or a brother maybe. And this is why he's on a little rampage.
Computer, check voice pattern against current Earth Force personnel on file.
Negative on voice match. Only partial list of records available.
Cross-check with files in Earth Dome Central Office.
Initiating tachyon download. Stand by.
I was kind of figuring it's probably somebody that approved of President Clark's ideology of
Threw him on the inside, who's who's one of his people.
Yeah.
Could be.
Got it. Go private.
He also didn't like aliens, remember? So it makes sense that he kills an alien and takes an alien's bodysuit.
Zach, this guy's a trained infiltrator. He could be anywhere or anybody.
Just give me a description, will you?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, the description's not gonna do any good here. That's a dope ass costume. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold it. You can't come in. No. Let him go. Let him go.
These guys didn't notice the blood on them?
Here we go.
No!
I knew it.
To everyone.
Did they all see
Yeah,
it?
he's strong.
Oh.
You suck at shooting, my guy.
Back off. Back off! Or I'll kill
Who
her.
is she? That's okay. Go ahead. You can kill her.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
He could have chose her or Orlando. He picked her. All right.
That's a fact.
He picked, as far as I can tell, he gets shot.
Put out an all-points bulletin.
Already done. He won't
That's
get
messed
very
up.
far. He sealed up all the docking bays. His picture's gonna be all over the station in a few minutes.
I assume this will postpone the rest of the ceremony.
No. He had his chance and he blew it. He won't get this close again. We need to make sure they all understand we will not be intimidated. We continue.
Good shit. I appreciate that. Even though we lost this guy. Is he dead? He died.
Yep, he did.
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean,
We would never know his backstory.
I'm okay with
I
that.
was liking him a little bit, you know? Oh, damn.
Don't worry. I mean, where the hell's he gonna go?
If he's trained, he probably knows where to go.
She's like an intern, a summer intern.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't important. Like it was her Orlando, and he grabbed her. His mistake.
Tickle says she's a temp shooter, and we'll have a replacement tomorrow morning.
Be true. This guy just took off.
Hell.
Shoot it down. Oh, great. This guy's... He's Harvey Oswald. I mean, really? Is he going to shoot from outside?
He's a John
Ooh,
McClane.
that's crazy.
He's going to shoot from the outside?
Whoever speaks for the Alliance speaks with one voice for many.
Real diehard guy.
Do you, John J. Sheridan?
Yo, that's crazy.
You ruined my life, my career, my family, and my world, Sheridan. Time to
You're right.
paper.
And what will this accomplish?
Doesn't matter much to me either way. Goodbye, Sheridan.
Cockpit breaches, I'm screwed.
If they end up killing him, oh. Damn.
He dead now.
Questions.
There is no chance of survival on that one.
Questions.
You want to be president?
Yes.
Put your hand on the book and say I do. Fine. Let's eat.
Finally, Zeke.
Before another assassination attempt happens.
They should do that for all of our presidencies. Do you want to be president? Put your hand on the book and say, I do. I do. All right, let's eat.
I'm putting this decision in that category. You have my authority to start a colony here. And we'll set aside part of Brown's sector. It's not much and it's not pretty. But it's a start.
Thank you.
This will be the first clash with the captain.
We both know a telepath war is coming one of these days. It won't hurt to have some of our own on hand when things get ugly. Besides, one of his people saved my life. I owe them.
I suppose so.
So, what do you want?
Nothing. Nothing really.
Want my job back?
I feel like Gerard is going to end up liking her.
The new head of covert intelligence for the Alliance is pleased to meet you. Now, we haven't decided on the title yet. There's time for that. So, anyway, Captain, I guess I'll be seeing you at the next meeting. By the way, I finished running the stats on our late lamented assassin. I noticed you served with him a few years back.
Ooh. Wrong side.
Now, by the way, just curious, which side were you on during the big fight back home?
I was on the side of Earth, Mr. Garibaldi. Weren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably information you just get off the computer at this point, right?
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, a couple things I want to say. First of all, right off the bat, I didn't like her as soon as she appeared. And it wasn't even the fact that it was her. It was the fact that she's Ivanova's replacement. I'm not ready to give up on Ivanova. If she's not going to be in season 5, then that's already, to me, a big gut punch. That's almost equivalent to saying that she died in season 4.
It's like them removing Delenn. The same amount of impact. Like, if they were to take Delenn and replace her with somebody else.
Maybe not much Delenn. Well, Delenn even more so, let's put it that way. Because Delenn's story is a lot bigger than Ivanova's.
Yeah, but we felt more emotional impact with Ivanova's.
Yeah, well...
think about it. We saw her father die. We saw her grow into the woman that she became. She lost her telepath friend. I forgot her name right now.
The one who... the first one.
Blondie, yeah. Then we saw her die, or edge off on the brink of death.
And then Marcus died.
Have her new lover die to save her and sacrifice himself. I mean, like, think about the emotional impact we would have.
I can imagine, like, the people who watched this back in the 90s saw season 5, and then, unless they had the news beforehand, if they saw this episode for the first time and saw that she was being replaced, and then Violet didn't show up at all, matter of fact, she wasn't even in the opening credits, like, that's yeah.
It's literally
hard not to change the channel. Like, I would not have watched it. I probably would not have watched it until I've heard other people say if it was good or bad. And it's probably why a lot of people will talk bad about this season, because they probably dropped out after the first episode.
I'm ready to drop out right now.
I don't know about dropping out as much as I'm not
happy.
I've been jarred by this. No
I'm
offense.
kind of with Julien with this one.
She came out pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna say that she's okay. She's tough. I like that she went toe to toe with Gerard. I don't think so far, that I'm condemning her, but I didn't want to see her, at least initially, So
I would have been fine.
I
with
think
her
at
being
first,
like a vice commander of some sort.
Well, we're gonna see where the story goes, because this is probably again something that's going on later on that she's gonna be vital to. Like, it's her. And
seems like she's gonna be a minor antagonist in certain actions that Sheridan does.
Yeah, I can see that.
But for the most part, she's still gonna be aligned with what Sheridan needs, I guess. But I mean, already she's
I got a feeling that she might be hiding something.
Well, yeah,
she might have a deep inner hatred towards Sheridan already, right off the bat, because she was
the fact that she asked. The fact that she ended up asking, "Oh, you didn't ask me what side I'm on," as in, like, she already had an intention to, like, speak on maybe a strong thought, you know,
or she didn't agree to what.
Yeah, because the thing is, the fact that one, she brought it up. Two, she's over here coming up strong, as in, like, I am who I am and I do it how I do it, which is fine. That's why Sheridan chose her. For
that position, she has to be who she is, But I'm just having issues with her replacing Ivanova. If that was, I wonder if that was a choice because the actress had to leave, if they just cut her off, or the new story didn't require, which would have made no sense. Because why would you keep her for 4 seasons and then, oh yeah, we don't need your 5th season, unless we're gonna see her later on, and maybe we just jump in the gun here by guessing that she's not gonna be in the show no more.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, that's her. Marcos is his cousin.
I found all those guys super weird, and I just didn't like them.
Yeah, there was something very creepy about that whole
group.
group.
Said, no, you cannot make a colony here. I'm so sorry. You might want to leave quickly because I already called Bester.
But the thing is, they're powerful. They're powerful people. You don't want to make enemies of them either.
Yeah, and you also do need telepaths for the oncoming telepath war with Psycor, which does make sense.
And here you have a group of people who are willing to come over to form a colony to share their abilities, which is great. But still, listen, I can't blame that rich guy for being worried about these people, because it is a power that's like you're nobody next to them. Their power, they could eliminate you, I guess, in some ways,
Yeah.
So it's scary. That is scary within itself. At the same time, you do know who Bester is. It's not over with him. We just hinted the fact that there's a telepath war coming.
I think for me, what it is that's throwing me off about them is that it's so creepy. They're really creepy, and the fact that they haven't used their abilities to already influence some other culture to get their housing situated or their colony situated is what's throwing me off.
Maybe there was too much in this episode.
Yeah,
like, too much was happening in this episode.
But I'm saying they're too passive. And they seem like they're too passive for what they could be, and that's what's throwing me. Like there's a threat of danger.
There's a hidden agenda.
But but it could be why they have to be there, because they've heard no so often that they have to come off passive, as opposed to being slightly aggressive, because you know who they are. So they're coming out passive with open hands. If anything, they're handing over an olive branch.
I guess.
Yeah.
there's something that feels wrong about it. It's like if it's like
that guy.
It's like if there's a
That
tiger.
guy.
There's a tiger right in front of you, looking you dead in the eye, and he's pushing forward a little bit of a fish to you. Like, are you going to grab the fish because it's a tiger? He could rip your throat out. And he seems friendly.
Yeah, you're right.
But he could still rip your
But that's
throat
what
out.
I'm saying, because having him on board, it's such a tough call to say, yeah, stay on board, when that could be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life, or it could be the greatest thing you've ever did at the same time. Like, that decision of having these guys over with the power they have, and it's not just one, it's at least, 10 of them? Not even, maybe like 8 of them. Still, that's enough to disrupt anything.
Yeah, they could just put them strategically floor by floor and start sowing dissidence against Sheridan and the Alliance. Like look at what happened when we had the Peace Corps coming in saying like, "Oh, this is against peace. We're going to shut down your business or whatever."
Yeah, when they had that the Night Watch, whatever that was.
Yeah, but they can do this so much easier because they can literally change your thought process.
Shut you up without you knowing.
Exactly.
But that's what makes it scarier. And they're building a colony, so we're looking at maybe a possible multiplication going on here. They're going to multiply.
And more coming soon too.
More coming. This is slowly. This might be a virus for all we know that'll infect Babylon 5.
That's what I'm saying. This
is a tough call.
That's what makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me uncomfortable that they were so innocent about this. Like, they could have been like I get they're probably good people and whatnot, but your first thought as a president should not be, hey, let's take all these people in with no
But what do
filtration.
you do if one of them died for you? The youngest just died for you. Just saved the course of what was about to happen.
Well, if that's the case, I would understand.
Then you have to.
Giving certain concessions, but at the same time, I don't agree with him putting them on Brown 5. Brown 5 is too far away from where he's at and operating, so there's not going to be a lot of vision on what their activities are.
Yeah, but that's why they just created a whole department when it comes to just surveillance, like in intelligence.
They
military
already had that
intelligence.
department with Brother Theo.
They did. They kind of did
They
already.
just put the name to it now.
Is he still here, Brother Theo?
I have no idea.
He's supposed to be.
I think they used Monkoff and they just kind of like
Garibaldi now.
Floorboards.
exactly right.
But then we go to the point where the new captain, told them no. She didn't want the colony in Babylon 5. And she might be 100% right in this call.
But that's what I
if it becomes a problem, it's gonna go off on this guy though. You put him here.
Exactly. And that's why I'm thinking that she's here basically to provide. And I think I'm 99% sure Sheridan knows that she was on the opposite side, and he recruited her purposely because she was on the opposite side, so that way he has some kind of regulating factor to his side. Because Sheridan has seemed like he's always wanted to be fair in every single regard, so long as people's lives aren't threatened or their beliefs aren't forget it.
Yep.
I give up. I give up.
Leave no witnesses.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So the question, we're gonna get some more questions with these guys, and even the leader of all of them, he's like, there's been some subtleties in there showing that he's really powerful.
He's the David Bowie guy. When he was in
David Bowie. He's definitely the most powerful of the whole group. At least because he was able to when the kid was sending out messages, he saw it too. And I don't. Well, unless the kid did it all the time, because everybody else saw it when Sheridan got shot, and they all saw that.
Which is so creepy. Why are you going to send pictures to other people?
Maybe he has no control of it.
No, he probably has.
No, because when he sent flowers to the captain, the other guy said, "I saw it. I saw the flowers he sent you."
Oh, well.
So maybe it's like a speaker. When you have a speaker.
Well, it doesn't matter. The kid died.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's good to know. It's good to know if these. Listen.
Fuck the kid.
Every one of these telepaths probably have a unique ability, a unique way of using their powers, and some more than others.
That's true. That is true.
So that's what I just thought it was.
Unless Ivanova comes back and she's like somebody that trained her telepathic abilities, I'm gonna hate this season.
Well, I'm even hating the fact that the last time we saw her was saying goodbye to her brother. That's the last time we saw her, and it's not the last image I want to remember of Ivanova.
And prior to that, it was her saying goodbye to Marcus, basically. You know, maybe it's good that she's no longer with us because it seems like she's a death magnet. Okay, everybody that's near her dies.
Yeah, but it would be nice to see her with like her being a general and stuff. Like it would be nice seeing her in her new title.
No,
Yeah,
but,
you're right.
But the thing is, in the 90s, I think there's another show that came out that she was the star of. Like she's the captain of a space show that she's in.
Oh wow!
And I think I can't remember the name of the show. I don't remember if they're any good or not. I do know that there's another show that she's in post Babylon 5, and I wonder if this is a decision. Maybe she was offered a position. Hey, you're gonna be the star of your own show, and she just bounced.
Maybe.
I wonder if that's the case. Well, you know what? We'll talk to people in the chat when we're all done with it. We'll figure this out because I need to know. I need to know if she's gone.
A lot of the dialogue in this episode. Sorry to branch out here, but a lot of the dialogue in this episode felt too campy for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think most of it was like not expletive, breaking more of the story down.
Yeah, I guess, but
because so much happened, so many. They made so many choices right now.
Yeah,
that changed. Even the intro, I hate the intro.
Yeah,
the intro was bad.
The intro
was bad. I noticed it right away. I was like, this looks completely like downgrade.
Not even the music. The music sometimes will pump you up when you hear it. I didn't get none of that. I didn't get any of that. Then, what do you think about Garibaldi? Do you think he's going to come back officially? You think he's going to be?
I think we just got the answer.
No, but I'm saying in a way where, because him staying around means his marriage is going to break up again. You know what I'm saying? That means that everything he promised that woman just now was all bullshit. So whatever capacity he decides and we see more of him, that means his relationship is falling apart again.
He's just a workaholic. That's what it is.
Yeah, he don't like...
He's just a workaholic.
He said, love you for 5 minutes. You're there. You lay with him for a day or night, and it's over. He will not... I'll be back, honey. I'm going to go get some milk.
He hits it and quits it.
He goes about...
That's what he's willing to quit, not his job, though.
So I'm thinking the whole time, I'm thinking, didn't you just promise that you're going to be home?
Yeah.
That you're going to be the man that this woman needs after she begged you?
He's not an alcoholic. Well, he is, but he's a workaholic.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going back to Mars for her. You're like, no, I gotta go see.
The more he spoke, the more I was like, this guy's in the end.
But I did kind of like to see. I did like to see he still has that same mentality of like Sheridan trying to become a martyr. Like it's not like he just threw that away. Okay, that's no longer my character. No, he's still sticking to that. As in like the fact that, like what he said, we need to protect Sheridan from himself. Like he's trying to be there as a friend, but he still has that mentality of it.
Yeah, well, because Sheridan, listen, we've known Sheridan since season 2.
Big time.
He's made so many decisions that were like, I'm surprised he wasn't killed already. You know?
Like you're a captain. You're supposed to send somebody.
The movie Third Space, where he had a bomb strapped to his back and he's floating through space to go deliver this bomb. Right?
Yeah.
Like that was Sheridan. So he's right. Sheridan has a death wish on him in certain ways. He may not admit it, but it's...
And it wasn't just any bomb. It was a nuclear.
It was a nuke. He had a nuke on his back. And
he was just like, yeah, let me just take this super...
So him saying...
somebody could have just seen him.
Like
what's that?
Let me just take this backpack that could take out all of New York and just go ahead and plant it here in open space with just a jetpack going across the major battlefield.
Well, I do know that after watching, I don't remember in the beginning or the last episode we saw was on season 4, that there is a son with Sheridan and
Dylan.
Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering today, we're just looking at the conception. We know this is the way it started.
The conception
like,
of the making.
Where it started. This is the first hint of that. You know, and eventually, are we going to see her pregnant this season?
That'd be interesting.
That will be interesting. That'd be cool. You know, did she go into cocoon?
You know, what'd be cool is if all of this was just a prologue to a bigger story
that eventually got cut off because they stopped it.
Yeah, it just focuses on the.
I mean, I am assuming that that's probably what they wanted to do. Because they did plan. He said he wanted 5 seasons, so I think they went into this knowing this is the last of it. Yeah, you know. So
the son's actually John Carter. This is all the prologue to Terminator.
I'm glad that we're back. I'm glad that we're back, but it really feels strange. It feels different. It feels very, very different. And like you said, even the what do you call it? The aesthetic of the set and everything. It looked very different. It didn't feel the same.
It's kind of.
I think they were trying to catch that magic again.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of reminding me of season 1, the aesthetic though. Like I guess maybe because we're seeing more of the aliens and stuff like that. That we're seeing that like. Not maybe I shouldn't say
more in the sense. I feel like maybe more in the sense like they were trying to build the world again because of the fact that they didn't know a season 5 was going to happen.
That's what I was trying to say.
Because if they had it where they knew season 5 was going to be possible from the get-go, they would have continued that layer that they were laying down instead of starting a brand new, starting a brand new style to the show at this point.
We're gonna have to watch more. I mean, I think judging is so much in the first season. So let's do this. Let's say, guys, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. If you've been with us for the last 4 seasons, thank you for hanging out with us and still being with us during season 5. We are excited. We are scared. Well, maybe not scared. A little indifferent for the first episode. But anyway, again, you'll find this episode available on our Patreon for a little as $3 a month, unedited. You'll find the link in the description. You'll find there every other episode we've done before, plus the movies and everything else we've done on our channel. We also have a store where we sell our merchandise. We have shirts, we have hats, we have hoodies. You'll find all that good stuff below. You'll find the link in the description. Guys, listen, we appreciate you hanging out with us. We are Iron Knights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
I'm Gerard.
We'll see you soon, guys. Take care.